So good morning or good afternoon parents and students. My name is Mr. Tran and I teach iSTEM at school, which covers stage 5, which is Year 9 and Year 10. So for those parents and students who don't know what iSTEM is, it stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. The whole point of iSTEM is to invigorate students' abilities to participate and do STEM-based projects and learn as they go. So for those students in Year 9, right, what we've done in Term 1 was we decided to do the Sustainable Housing Project, right, which is a really good way to introduce students to the concepts behind STEM, which include the engineering design process. So in the engineering design process, we look at, researching what the problem is, we define what, limits we have with working with the project, we prototype, and then we repeat the iterations to improve on the processes and the products that we produce, and then we finally communicate. So in Term 1, Year 9 iSTEM students worked on a sustainable house in which they researched ways in which to keep houses cooler without needing to actually pump in extra electricity for heating and for cooling, right? And so throughout the term, they worked on creating physically houses using different sensors, different materials to record which design was the best one to keep the house cool. And then at the end of the term, students produced a portfolio which kind of represents what people need to do in real life when they go through a project. There's a beginning, an intro, same thing really, beginning, intro, middle and end. And that's what the students did as well, right, in iSTEM. Now what we're currently doing in Term 2 was, in Term 2 normally we create solar cars to participate in the UNSW Sun Sprint Challenge. However, students have been working on their independent project. Now the independent project is a way for students to come up with problems that they might have or projects that they want to work on and actually produce something physically or digitally to prove that they are able to use the design process that we've learned in Term 1. For example, certain students have a problem of having their earphones being tangled in the pocket, and so that's their problem. And so throughout the term, their solution would be to design various earphone holders in order to, relieve their problem of the earphones being tangled. So that's what's been happening with Term 2. So if there's any questions, I suppose, my name is Mr. Tran once again, and you can always email me.